Did you know that the global streaming industry is expected to be worth over 124 billion by 2025? That's right, streaming services are booming. But here's the big question. If you could create your very own streaming service, what kind of content would you feature? Maybe it's exclusive sports coverage, indie films, or even niche educational videos. Well, today, I'm going to show you how to make that idea a reality. Before we begin, a few words about myself. I'm Suresh, a former IT manager who moved into online marketing and content creation, driven by a passion for guiding others through the digital landscape. After years in tech, I now focus on helping people build passive income and leverage online platforms. Today, I'll walk you through a step-by-step guide to creating your own streaming service. Let's dive in. With the growing demand for personalized content, more and more people are looking into creating their own streaming platforms. Whether you're an independent content creator, a business owner, or simply someone with a passion for a specific niche, launching your own streaming service allows you to control the content, the experience, and most importantly, connect with an audience that shares your interests. It's never been easier to build something from scratch, and that's exactly what we're diving into today. Before we get into the step-by-step guide, let's talk about some of the problems and challenges people face with existing streaming platforms. First, there's something called subscription fatigue. You sign up for one service, then another, and before you know it, you're juggling multiple subscriptions, each costing you more and more each month. It adds up fast. Then there's the issue of content discovery. Sometimes, these platforms are so focused on pushing mainstream shows and movies that they neglect the niche content that speaks to you. It's frustrating when you can't find exactly what you want, because these platforms are trying to appeal to the masses. That's where creating your own service comes in, putting you in the driver's seat to provide exactly what your audience is craving. Alright, so now that we know the common issues with mainstream streaming platforms, let's get into the meat of today's video. How to create your very own streaming service. The first step is choosing your niche. This is your chance to get creative. What's the theme of your service? It could be indie films, fitness videos, educational content for kids, or even a platform for gamers. The key is to focus on one area so you can target a specific audience. Instead of trying to be everything to everyone, go deep into a niche where you can really stand out. Step 2. Select the right technology. Next, you need the right technology. Don't worry, it's not as complicated as it sounds. There are plenty of platforms and tools out there that make setting up a streaming service much easier than you'd think. You'll need a good video hosting service, a streaming platform, and a video player. Some popular options are Uscreen, Vimeo OTT, or Brightcove. These platforms handle the back-end work, such as video storage, streaming quality, and even monetization features. Make sure the platform you choose is user-friendly, scalable, and offers great customer support. Step 3. Acquire content. The final essential step is acquiring content. What will you stream on your platform? You have two main options here. You can either produce your own original content, or you can curate content from other creators. If you're a filmmaker, fitness trainer, or expert in any field, creating your own content adds a personal touch and gives you full control. On the other hand, curating existing content means you don't have to create everything from scratch. Just make sure to secure the proper licensing agreements. The most critical decision: original content or curating existing content. Now, let's talk about the most critical decision you'll need to make when launching your streaming service. Should you focus on original content, or should you curate existing content? Each has its advantages. If you have the time, resources, and creativity, producing original content is a fantastic way to offer something unique to your viewers. It gives you full ownership and allows you to create exactly what your audience wants. On the flip side, curating existing content can save you time and effort. If you can license the right shows, films, or videos, you can quickly build up a library without needing to produce everything yourself. It's all about finding the balance that works for your vision and your audience. Alright, so let's do a quick recap of what we've covered today. First, we discussed the issues with existing streaming platforms. Things like subscription fatigue and lack of tailored content. Then, we dove into the essential steps for creating your own service, choosing your niche, selecting the right technology, and acquiring content. Finally, we talked about the big decision: original content versus curating existing material. Now, the potential here is massive. You get to create a streaming service that reflects your interests and passions, while catering to an audience that feels the same way. It's a powerful way to share your vision and build a community around the content that matters to you. So, what would your streaming service look like? I'd love to hear your ideas in the comments below. And if you want more tips and inspiration on building your streaming service, be sure to check out our blog at www.fountina.net and explore our other videos. Let's bring your vision to life.